I'm
Oh my
just gonna.
God,
I'm just gonna
words.
start. I'm just gonna. I'm just recording. All right. 8:38. All right. 5:35. Shit numbers. You can start recording whenever you feel like it.
I already did.
All right. Let's introduce ourselves, guys.
Well, do you want to introduce the podcast?
Fuck no. They already. No, I'm just kidding. They don't know. All right. Welcome. What is this again? What is it? What are we calling this?
Nerdcast?
Nerdcast. Welcome to the Nerdcast.
The Nerdcast podcast.
We're accompanied by three gentlemen. I being Junior.
I being Hunter.
Okay, go on.
Why the fuck are you guys talking like that?
Just say your fucking name, so people know who you
They
are.
know my name.
No, they don't. They don't even know who you exist.
Yeah, and you're Mexican.
That means I know I
So
exist.
there.
Who are
I'm
you?
Rio.
Okay.
Who are you? Where am I? This is the Nerdcast podcast.
Number one, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we've been trying to do this for such a long time.
We're just gonna put number one by it and hope people forget.
Yeah.
That's pretty much that's pretty much how it goes.
It's just like, let's hope they forget about it, and then we'll just keep going and just keep putting number one on each one and see if anyone gets the theme of it.
Probably not.
No?
No,
Oh, alright.
we're not cool enough.
Who are you?
So, we never got any questions when I tweeted out, hey, we're recording a podcast. We need some questions. By the way, that's like a week after I tweeted that as of this recording, so
Uh-huh.
we don't have any questions. So I wrote down a few topics. Junior, did you want to start on your topics?
We can go on one.
Okay.
What's it called? What's it called? Steam. I don't know if it was just the other day, but it's they had a you know how they always have those sales, those gigantic sales that get them a lot of money.
Like the summer sale.
Yeah, that thing. That thing. It just ended like a couple days ago or yesterday. I don't know when it was. And then right after that, excuse me. Oh, that's even better. They banned like 4,000 fucking people.
Oh, I heard that from wasn't it like on a specific game?
I'm gonna guess it's one of the more popular ones, and I'm gonna go with CS:GO, but I could be completely wrong. But
no, it wasn't CS. It was like some sort of. It was a shooter.
Are you sure it wasn't
think it was-
CS:GO? Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it was like a similar Rust-like game, or not Rust.
No, Rust is third person, dude.
What am I trying to say?
I don't remember what game it was.
It's not Rust, but it's a shooter. But
yeah,
yeah,
it's one of the
banned so
popular
many
PC
people.
shooters, I'm gonna guess. And it had a bunch of cheaters. They all got banned and stuff like that. And I got it from the No, so it's like I'm not gonna uncredit that I didn't know. That's who I got it from. They were just talking about it, and it's like I think their biggest ban to date, with how many, and it's like,
wow.
But the thing is that they did it right after the sale, so it's kind of like a giant FU to gamers that for cheaters basically. Like they just waited till they bought it, and then they was like, "Fuck you, thank you for the money."
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of funny. It's just like, you shouldn't be cheating in the beginning because they know who's doing it. They know who's modding and stuff like that. Like if it wasn't on purpose, like they were doing it and they didn't know they were cheating and stuff like that, then that's a different story. But then they can probably get themselves unbanned because monopolized Steam. Steam is like, what is Steam the only thing that PC can get games off of?
No, there's I think it's called Linux, and I think there's one more,
I
but
thought
the
Linux
majority of
was
people
a-
use Steam.
I thought Linux was a type of a PC.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm not that
know.
much
I'm
of a
not
PC nerd.
gamer.
I want to be one,
Yeah.
but I'm not that much of a PC nerd yet.
Yeah.
Um,
I like my PlayStations.
Rio, if you had a PC and could cheat, would you?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. Just getting a little insight on Rio because he was speaking.
What kind of person do you think I am? I cheat after I beat a game, and that's only on single player. I never cheat in multiplayer.
I wonder what they were cheating in. I really should probably go look up the source and figure out what game it was.
I mean, if you have to cheat in a multiplayer game, that's just sad.
Well, and if it is CS:GO, I think they were cheating with money. Like they were saying they had this much because you need to purchase because you get cases in the game, but you need to purchase keys to open them, and you get a bunch of rare stuff, and you can sell that in game for money, and it's basically a whole economy. So I'm guessing they were cheating in that way. They were like faking that they had money and stuff like that, so they can get keys for free. I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong, but that's how that game works.
Well, that's just sad.
Well, look at GTA Online. Fucking people pay real money for in-game money, and it's like, I applaud those people.
Well, that's on them. If they want to use their own money to get in-game money, that's their decision.
Yeah. I applaud them because they're the ones that gave us all the free DLC.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like Overwatch.
No, Overcrotch.
No, that's Overcrotch.
Yeah. What is it? All the people that buy the boxes, they're getting all the free like stuff and heroes and all that good stuff. Like the.
Well, I was watching the Game Grumps podcast on Overwatch, and they play Overwatch like religiously. So they said that the boxes are like, let's say, because they were talking about the anniversary thing of it being out for a year.
Yeah.
And those loot boxes are like super hard to get, like legendaries and stuff like that. Or just like the gold stuff for those people who have no idea what Overwatch is. I don't know how you don't know, but yeah, like the skins and the voices and the animations and stuff. It's really hard to get those as you play, so people will just buy them. But even then, it's like super hard because you'll just be getting repeats over and over and over and over again, especially if you're already like a really high tier. That kind of stuff is really hard to get. So when people notice that, they'll hack it and they'll be like, oh well, I can just get as many as I want, and I will get all this free in-game money, and I'll get the legendaries no matter what.
Wait, don't they have a thing with the duplicate stuff? Don't you get like currency back if you get duplicates, or am I wrong on that?
That's what I mean. Like they get free on in-game money, so then they can spend that on their own like skins and stuff. But you can only get specific skins for specific updates.
But I'm right though. Like if you get a duplicate, you get like a little bit change back, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. But it's not like this large amount. It's just like, here's a couple pennies or something like that.
It's like 50 gold or whatever it's called.
And how much gold
the
do you
skins
need?
are like 2,000.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, okay, so it's basically nothing. It's just basically saying, oh, sorry, you got a duplicate. Here's a penny or whatever it's worth.
Here's $50. Yeah. It's like you can't do much with $50 when you're trying to pay for a car.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Good topic.
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about, so...
Rio, do you have a topic to talk about?
It's still early for me, by the way.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Do you know where you are?
I don't.
Oh, you don't know where you are.
If I knew where I was, I would probably want to leave. Oh, wait. Yeah, I want to leave.
Oh. Well, then,
I'm not leaving the Nerdcast.
Oh. If this was an actual live one, I could see you walking away right now and then coming back like 5 minutes later.
I probably should have.
It would have been just like, I got myself something to drink. What do you guys want something?
Oh man, I do need something to drink. But
then go get something to drink.
I just got comfortable.
Here I got a topic for the man. Warcraft 2. I haven't heard any news on it yet.
They may not be doing it.
What? Why?
Or
it's a possibility. Blizzard's a little fickle when it comes to their merchandise.
Kind of like Nintendo.
Yeah, a lot like Nintendo, actually. But Blizzard's trying to focus on their game industry at the moment rather than work on another movie, which they could be writing at this moment.
Yeah.
They're just not focusing all their attention on it.
They're not focused on it because they're a gaming franchise. That's what they are.
Well, yeah, they have...
The fact that Warcraft actually did so well, in my opinion it did. I freaking loved that movie.
I liked it.
I thought it was really fun.
But that just increased their gross on Warcraft. So yeah, they're probably not focused on the movie franchise right now, but they might get more into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know they haven't had a new IP since well, I don't know what it was, but it's been like almost 2 decades since they didn't have a new IP until Overwatch came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's because they were focused on their Diablo and Warcraft franchises at the time, because Diablo 3 just came to console. It was their first Blizzard game on console. Was Diablo.
I didn't know that.
And Diablo 3 was such a huge hit on PS3 and 4 that they're like, okay, well, we want to do more console games, and thus Overwatch was born.
Yeah.
But now Blizzard, if you ever see this shit, put Warcraft on console, then you'll make some bucks.
God. I would have so much fun with that.
Well, the thing with that is the rendering.
Bullshit.
Not really?
Really. The render in Warcraft is nothing. Okay, Elder Scrolls Online, almost as big as Warcraft, and it runs beautifully. A game like Anthem, with all the graphics and stuff like that, that takes more to run than Warcraft would on PC.
What about when
I could run... Okay, look, Alatre's got a piece of shit little laptop here, okay? I was able to run Warcraft flawlessly. No lag, nothing.
Then I don't know.
The rendering's got nothing to do with it.
Then I got no idea why they haven't tried to put.
It's a risk to their franchise.
Well,
but
yeah,
it's the same game.
Well, no, it's because
the problem is there's a difference between console players and PC players.
A very big difference.
Very big difference. Plus, it's a subscription game now.
Consoles don't know what that is, and they don't like it. They don't like wasting money they've already like okay
they pay $60 to play a game, all right?
Yeah.
Why would you want to pay like $30 more every month?
Yeah, but it's
is it really that much for Warcraft?
No,
it's like 20.
Oh, okay.
It's like 15 to 20.
Yeah,
and you could pay with in-game gold as well.
But the thing is, you have to do a lot, don't you? Or no?
You'd have to get your subscription started at the start. Like, you may have to pay for like a month or two, and you got to know how the economy works in the game. Like, you have to like completely build a character around making money for you to keep your account up.
Yeah, because what was I gonna say? I know this is it's not related to it whatsoever in a way, but when Destiny was like you know how like after they had some DLC stuff like that and they all bundled it together, it was a lot cheaper, and then they were reselling it and stuff like that. People were getting ticked off at that because it's like, oh, we wasted $60 on the initial game, then we wasted this much on the next, and it's like
it all comes out in one $60 bundle.
Yeah, and then they got pissed off about that, and and it's just like
Bungie pretty much played their Destiny players for chumps, in my opinion.
Well, in that regard, well, yes and no, because they did it so early. If you already know how it is with later games, they always bundle it, but the games are old. In my opinion, they're trying to make it into a subscription thing, but consoles don't know what the hell that is. They don't like that at all.
Well, they already pay PS Plus. Well, Realm Reborn did it, but that's Square Enix. They do that a lot with their games.
Yeah, and it's what is it? And the thing is, I know a couple of I know one that YouTuber that does Destiny pretty much like he's doing it, but he's also playing other games, but He came from Warcraft. He came from World of Warcraft, and when he came up and started telling people, it's like, I'm used to paying monthly subscriptions for a game. I'm used to it. You guys can be mad all you want, and he understands why they're mad. But the thing is, he came from a different. I played Warcraft.
Yeah, I was a PC player before a console player.
Yeah, he came from.
I understand it completely.
Yeah, he came from a different what is it called? Platform, and it's like, yeah, he understands it. He doesn't complain about it. It's just like, it's just another game. It's just like if you want to keep playing the game, you pay. That's basically it.
Well, the whole deal with subscriptions is you're not paying just to play the game. You're also paying to keep the servers running. You're paying to keep everything going smoothly. They need the money to keep servers going and updated.
Well, that's the thing. People don't understand that. They don't branch out and learn that.
Yeah. And they need the money to release new content.
Yeah. And that's basically what the for at least Destiny. I know you don't. Yeah, I know your opinion on Destiny. You don't like it that much, but that's what they did with
I don't like it that much anymore.
Yeah, but that was their that's what was with their DLC and stuff like that. They were trying to keep people on and stuff like that. And now with the next one coming out, which I know Hunter and me are completely excited for.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? Are you gonna do the early access
the beta?
Yeah, are you gonna like stream it or something like that?
I have to go to GameStop to see if I can get my code because they probably printed the code on the receipt.
Do you still have the receipt?
No.
Well then
that a long time ago.
Damn.
So.
Well then, then they're doing a public one on the 20th, I think, the 20th to the I don't know. It's gonna be a weekend. It's gonna be probably next week, so we can.
All right. How about this, guys? I'll give the open beta test a try.
That's what you do, man. That's like playing a demo.
I won't get my hopes up.
I've been trying to completely not ruin it for myself, but I got the basic gist of it, and what they're hoping, at least what Bungie's hoping, they've announced it on news sites. They've announced personally saying they hope that what they've done is that people go into the game and it's like, dude, there's too much story, tone it down, stuff like that. They're hoping for that. That's what they're striving for. That's what they've been doing since how the Reddit's subreddits are going oh, there's no story in it, there's nothing, blah blah, and it's like they've read that, they've gone on those subreddits, they've read it, and they're just like, all right, Destiny 2 fresh start, let's do it. And they're trying to get story into it. They're trying to get as much, because they did make I'm not wrong, they made the Halo franchise, right? They helped
made the first three games.
Yeah.
Bungie did the first 3 games.
So they know about story. Yeah, they know about story. So it's just more of I want to see what they do with it.
Well, here's another thing that Destiny had a problem with, not only with their writing, but also it seemed like they promised more and gave less. Like No Man's Sky, for example. No Man's Sky looked like it was promising a big space, at least a 2 to 4 player co-op game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It didn't deliver.
Well,
sure, the space exploration's cool and all, and I guess it's a pretty single player game, but it's that's not what people are after these days. No. They don't understand the consumer market.
No.
It's okay, let me give an I just gave an example right then and there, but here's what I'm looking for in a game, okay? I'm looking for a game I could play with my friends and play offline if I choose. Yeah. Okay? But I also want the freedom to go wherever. To do whatever I feel like.
And that's what Destiny was kind of promising, but it didn't really happen.
They didn't deliver. Sure, they had the co-op aspect. I liked that.
Yeah.
But they did not deliver the freedom that they promised.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to these planets, you go to these certain areas, and you'll learn where everything is. That's not the type of game people are looking for.
Nah. Well, not with when you hear open world. No, when you hear open world, that's not.
When you hear open world, that's not what you're looking for.
No. And I'm pretty sure they did use the term open world, didn't they? Yeah, that's not
for Destiny or for No Man's Sky?
Destiny.
Yeah, they did. I remember them saying.
Yeah, no, it's no.
It's
now
not
they're
an
doing.
Open world.
No, it's not. It's a set world. That has changes in it. They have impacts and stuff like that. I think, if I remember correctly, because I did watch the streams they made of Destiny 2, they did do a lot of revamping and stuff. Like PvP, it's not 6v6 anymore. It's 4v4. I don't know if when you do a fire team, if it's 4 now, but if it is, that'd be an interesting thing.
See, what I'm looking for more MMOs for consoles. Because that's what the console needs. Okay, you got all these people like PvP. People are getting tired of it. Okay?
Or at least me and you are.
Oh, I'm sick of it. That's why I started playing Elder Scrolls again. It's like, look, people want MMOs. They want places to just kind of chillax and do whatever. I mean, they're trying to... what am I trying to say here? They're appealing to the younger market of kids who want to play like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that. And it's like, well, what about the rest of the people?
Yeah, and what about the rest of the type of games?
Exactly, they're not
I feel
branching
there's too
out.
many shooters.
They're not branching out at all.
Well, what was I gonna say?
These game designers are thinking, okay, we got to appeal to the market. This is where we're going to make money. It's all about the money. That's all it is. They just want to make money.
Well, the thing is, when the only vocal, okay, because how many people are actually vocal? Are you actually going online and telling the actual people, telling them, oh, I want this and this and this? Because you know
Dude,
those.
If I knew where to, yes.
Because I do it on Twitter.
Yeah, because I don't have these.
Twitter.
You know these 10-year-olds, whatever, fucking however old they are. I don't know, 10 and under or 10, 15. Well,
it's not just kids.
But
it's other people as well.
But they're the ones that are openly telling the people on Twitter and stuff like that. They're wherever they can figure out to have like a that they think is a face. They go on there or in the subreddits, like I've said, they go in Reddit and all that stuff, and they complain. They say stuff. Adults and stuff like that, they don't have time to complain. They just take it as is.
Well,
like, and
that's the reason we're not getting the games we want.
And that to me is kind of sad. It's because I'm not saying it's just a bunch of kids, because there's a couple adults in there that have spare time and they're just looking and they're saying stuff. They're putting their opinion out there, but it's trampled over by all these other opinions.
Yeah.
And when, in reality, these people are probably getting these game designers are probably getting information from a couple years back. Like Call of Duty a couple years ago was the top of the market. It was on top. Now it's getting
not anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah. Now it's in a steady decline, and people are slowly starting to realize that. Even Activision is looking like, what are we doing wrong? Where's my money? Where's my money? Because they were getting so much of it, and now they're not getting. They've been going down like a mountain slope. It's just been going down and down and down, and they're just like, where's the money? So they're looking for other places to get money.
Well, now, in my opinion, nowadays people want multiplayer games, not PvP necessarily. Not making that in like
they want co-op.
PvP an
option.
They want co-op.
Yeah. They want co-op. And have you noticed most in the E3, how many of them were co-op?
There was like none.
Really?
Anthem. I only watched Sony and
you shouldn't have just watched Sony. You shouldn't have just watched Sony.
That's all I had the time for. I'm working, so I didn't have time to. I mean, I saw some of Ubisoft, and I know some of the games that are coming out for Xbone, but the only one I kind of care about is Sony, because that's the console that I have.
But the thing is, Anthem was on the Xbox, the Microsoft Press, and it's for all consoles.
I know.
So it was me. Like, I looked at everything. I looked at every single thing because I wanted to know what is exclusive and what's not, and I want to know what was actually gonna be like everywhere, because it's like, oh, if this game's on.
Yeah, my worry about Anthem is that it's just going to be a Destiny ripoff. It's just going to be a clone of Destiny.
It may, but who is the publisher? Because everyone knows that with Destiny, Activision
Wasn't it
had a
BioWare?
If it's BioWare, it's probably going to be a pretty good game. Because they've made pretty good games.
Yeah, it's BioWare.
Yeah, they make pretty good games. The last one I know of is BioShock, and those are pretty good.
They did Mass Effect. BioWare did.
Yeah, Mass Effect is good too. Yeah, they're not.
They also did Dragon Age.
I don't know much about Dragon Age, so I can't.
It's like a medieval Mass Effect.
Did you play it? Was it good?
Oh yeah, dude, the franchise was amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so
the third one's animations and graphics could have been better, but all in all, it was a good story.
So they know. So they know about story. They definitely know about story.
They know their story, and they introduced like 4-player co-op in Mass Effect 3, which was fun in my opinion. I loved it. So they know co-op. They know what people are looking for now.
So they have a lot riding on it. So they definitely have a lot riding on it. They have the means to do it. It's just more of if they can. But like
they need to execute it right.
Yeah, what I was going back to with Bungie and Activision. Bungie set a contract that they could not fulfill with Activision, and that's why everything came down the way they is. Now that they so I don't want to completely blame Activision, but they had a part in it.
Yeah.
They had a big part. They're saying like, okay, this and this has to be done. If this is not met, we are not backing it, and they needed the money, so they said yes. So and as they've been saying, like I've told Hunter, when September 6th hits for Destiny 2, even if the game is not finished, they have to publish it because that's what they promised Activision.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So if it's not finished, it's going to be just another game that sucks, but it's not completely Bungie's fault. If they had more time, if they had more stuff, they make a good game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just that
I don't blame Bungie for what Destiny became.
Yeah. I blame Activision. The fucking unruly gods. The fucking unruly gods of publishers.
Alright, so since we're still on Destiny 2, the reason why I... Well, the number one reason why I pre-ordered it, why I pre'd so hard for it, is that I just wanted my little Cade 6 guy, alright? Yeah. I love him. He's right next to my TV. I like that guy. That's the only reason why I pre-ordered it. But dude, I would have bought it, like if that wasn't part of the pre-order, I just would have bought it on release.
Oh, like, dude.
What?
My bad. Go continue. I'll say it after.
Okay. But the reason why I wanted to buy it is because it's a brand new Destiny. It's no fucking Rise of Iron. It's no fucking whatever it is. It's no DLC.
Yeah, they restart
you. It's its own game. They technically restarted you.
Yeah.
From scratch. So now all of your weapons are gone. All of your abilities are gone. You have to redo everything.
Well, not
which
everything.
I'm perfectly fine. Well, I mean, you have to create your own character.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. I mean, like, you still have some of the same subclasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
but I just mean like you have to earn those back.
Yeah. Oh, and what was?
I just feel it's like a fresh start to the franchise that's to come.
I did like how they executed it though with the story aspect.
I do too.
Like
that was like their number one thing too.
Yeah. It's like because people weren't like everyone was like confused. Like, why do we have to start anew? Why can't we take this with us? Why can't because everything's destroyed. Everything is gone. Everything that was in the vault, as people say, is gone. Everything that you had is gone.
Gary blew everything up. He's an asshole.
Yeah, fucking G, fucking blew everything up. He just like, fuck you, I earned it, and it's like, and he's like gone. It's like, and I like how they did it. It's like I was a little bit pissed off because like, oh, so basically I'm playing the first one for no reason now, so I stopped.
Right,
well, I stopped before that, but like for the people that are still playing, I'm just like, you're doing it for no reason. And then I watched the stream and they explained it. I'm like, okay, I'm not even mad anymore. I like how you guys are doing it. Obviously, I understand why you're doing it because you guys don't want Destiny 1 to be all over Destiny 2. You guys don't want all that murky stuff back on it. And you want to introduce new people. So the people that come in, it's not going to be like, oh, you should have played the first one so you understand the second one. No, they're doing it so people that are new, that didn't have a PlayStation or something last year, or whatever, or how it is, or they were next. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like they're just new to it, and they completely come in. It's like, oh, now they're not left behind. There is some backstory, but it's easy to catch up.
Yeah, and another thing that because I'm a visual geek, so another thing is that it's for PlayStation. I mean, it's gonna go for PC and stuff like that, but I mean, like, it's for PlayStation 4. It's not for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Yeah. It's just PlayStation 4. So the limitations are less because the PlayStation 4 can handle more than the PlayStation 3 can.
Also,
and so that makes me happy because I hope to expect bigger areas to play in. Maybe some bigger maps if I ever get on Crucible again.
You may if I'm on.
And from what I saw in the trailers, there is some... I mean, it's cinematic, but it's some ship battles, maybe?
I don't.
I doubt
I'm
that.
hopeful.
I think that's cinematic. I think that might be cinematic.
See, that's
it
another
was
thing I was going to
cinematic,
bring
but
up.
I'm just saying.
They did the same
maybe
thing for
we'll
Destiny
do something
1.
with their ship. What do you mean?
They did the same thing in the first Destiny with their cinematics. They had like ships and stuff, and it's like, well, I was hoping for ship battles. Didn't happen, so
Yeah.
I don't think Bungie is going to focus on that because
That's not the
Call
core.
of Duty aspect.
Yeah, that's not the core of it. They
But
may.
that's what I mean. Like, since it's a fresh start and something different, maybe they'll have a mission where you use your ship
A
or something
fresh start
small.
means nothing. They could do the same thing over and over.
That may be what happens actually, because there's still only 4 areas to go to, so the same map is still the same. It's just more of we'll see what happens. I haven't pre-ordered it, but I am gonna play the open beta and if the open beta is good enough, I don't know what they're gonna be showing in the open beta, because that's what people are like anticipating. Like, what are they actually gonna show? Obviously, PvP is gonna be in it, because that's what everyone was doing.
The Crucible's in it, and they're gonna show off their new maps. But they have, I think, the first mission that you can do the first playable mission.
So basically, what they showed in their live streams, the basically
right,
how
I follow Bungie on on Twitter, and I follow PlayStation on Twitter, and they show that shit all the time. So I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
just
the first
expecting
mission.
a repeat.
Well, when the beta comes out, you can completely decide.
Exactly.
Kind of.
Yeah. And that's why they have that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'm not going to bash on it. Like, this is just what I'm expecting. Like, I did enjoy Destiny when it came out, and I enjoyed some of the DLC.
Yeah.
Though the Rise of Iron and part of the Taken King kind of killed it for me. Like, I don't know.
The
it
beginning
just
of the
seems...
Taken King was fun. Like, after you fight,
it was fun.
after the last cinematic, that was fun. But after that, it's just grinding and hitting that raid, and you can't get anybody to get into that raid because either they beat it already and don't want to do it again, or your friends just don't have time for it.
I know they're not doing like, I know they're not doing complete matchmaking, but I think they said that they're trying to figure out the rating aspect. Like, let's say you're a solo player and there is a 5-man squad that needs one more, and you're a good player. They can figure they can put you in.
Sort of algorithm in there.
Yeah. I think that's what. I think it has to do with clans. Like, you know how like they originally had clans and it meant nothing. I think they're actually gonna finally implement it into the actual game. Not
okay.
Like,
see, that would make me happy because I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna I think that's what they completely skimmed over it.
If they do,
yeah.
If they do, that may give me a little bit more hope for the game because that would add a little bit more personality to it.
Yeah.
And would want people to be part of clans.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. That's basically because they had
I'm looking for more social games. Maybe that's what I'm trying to explain. I'm looking for more social games because the only type of games people get into now are PvP games, and you got all this shit talking and negativity going on, and it's like, well, how about some co-op?
Yeah, it's like I want to work together.
My favorite games.
Yeah.
Well, mine are still single player, but I do love playing with you guys. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's see when that was one thing I kind of liked about vanilla Destiny is that, like, you know, you had your fire team and you're like, oh, I got this thing. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll get this. I didn't get it. But like, you can talk about like it. You know, it was social. Like, you could talk about what weapons you were getting, what armor you were getting, what ships you got, and then you could just chill at the tower.
In a raid.
Yeah. And just you know, like, observe. Like, you didn't have to do missions. You could just kind of walk around the planet and collect things and observe things. Like, that's the social aspect that I like. I like just chilling with my friends and exploring and all that. That's what I wanted from No Man's Sky. I just wanted to be able to at least have one other person online to explore planets with. Like, I don't care about missions. I just want to explore and have fun.
But they got bashed hard by the lawsuits. So.
Oh yeah, they did.
They got bashed hard. I don't know if that has anything to do with the actual development.
They promised a lot but didn't deliver.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know how much those lawsuits affected the development, because maybe it didn't affect it at all, and that's what they were originally trying to do, and the lawsuit just stopped them from releasing it. But if the lawsuits actually had something to do with it, that explains why the game is how it is. Now Hunter, now it's a little bit better, isn't it?
It's a little better. I mean, like when you have your, I mean, you have your own base. You can create your own base. You have different modes, there's a survival mode, there's a normal mode, and there's a super hard mode where it's like permadeath.
Ah, one of
Um,
those.
yeah, so there's like certain modes that makes it a little different. There's freighters now, so you can actually interact with the freighters. There's little things that make it a little better, like customization stuff, but the biggest thing would be this quote unquote map that they have for this game is massive. And so they have the potential to at least let you invite another person in, like on you, like where you're at
Yeah,
in the map.
and they
So
can help you
like
collect and stuff like that, and help you
exactly, they
progress.
could help you collect, help you progress to the either the center or toward like you have certain paths you can take.
Yeah.
So maybe your friend wants to take the path towards the center of the universe, where your other friend wants to go do something else. Like they have that available to you. They just need to implement co-op together.
Yeah.
And I know with like the lawsuits and all that jazz, that's going to be very hard to try and get that back, like the trust back from
Oh
developers to
yeah.
try and help, because this is a small team of like 20 people. That's it.
Yeah.
Who made this? Like it's an indie game. Just Sony was like, "Hey, this is a cool idea. We'll promote you to get more people to get your game."
And the
Um,
yeah.
so like they have
They,
the capability of doing more with like the game. Like there is kind of a story, not really. It's like very small story kind of stuff, but they could do a little more, like maybe give you quests to do, like collect a certain amount of things, and then maybe you can receive a new multi-tool, or maybe you could talk to some guy and he could give you a mission to uh, kill a certain amount of
base,
sentinels
basic,
and get a new ship.
but basically you want an actual objective, not like Dark Soulsing it, and they just throw you into the environment and they go figure it out.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of the point of the game, is to just do.
Yeah, just
Um,
go, just
but
don't stop and go.
I would like quests. I don't want missions. I don't want anything like that, because that's not what the game is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I would like some quests.
Yeah.
Have more interaction with the aliens.
Yeah,
Maybe
don't
some
kill them.
different aliens.
Don't kill.
There's only yeah. I don't want to kill any. My favorite thing is to talk with the aliens.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I would like maybe some different kinds of aliens. Like, I mean, they do have the random generating animal aliens, but I want more intelligent ones. Like, we only have the Gek, the Korvax, and from what I can read, it's the Vikine.
the
They all
Brontosaurus
have their
back.
own. They have their own different personalities and stuff. Yeah, and where's our dinosaurs?
I want the
barely see
Brontosaurus
any
back.
dinosaur ones.
I want the
I-
Brontosaurus back. That's
I
the
don't
one
think
that
I've
I saw.
ever seen. Most of the planets that I've visited are usually very small animals. Maybe it's because I'm so far away from the core that because that's what I and I know I should take everything they say with a grain of salt, but they said that's how you discover more things, and it gets harder as you get toward the center of the universe.
That thing looked docile as fuck, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's more extravagant, it's more exotic, animals and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen some giant creatures in this game.
I
If you
haven't.
follow me on, Twitter, I take pictures of a lot of stuff I find in the game when I'm just fucking around on it.
Nerd.
Shut up. But yeah, like that's just kind of the two biggest things I want with No Man's Sky. If they could do that, is at least one other player to be able to spawn on you wherever you're at, and you could do some quests. That's because it's a fine, relaxing game. It's kind of like Minecraft in a way. But what do you think people are going to get mad at me for calling it Minecraft in space?
No.
You have said the forbidden words in front of Rio, and you will now perish.
Well, I just because
No,
Minecraft
you're
is
perished.
better.
no,
Minecraft
listen to me.
is
Listen,
better.
You're dead to Rio.
Minecraft is better
Minecraft
because it
is
actually
very
has
relaxing.
something.
Shut up, Junior. You're dead to me.
I've
when
always
you're
been
just
dead
by
to you.
yourself, when you're just by yourself building stuff, and then it's a little more fun when you have friends. Like I've played it before.
Yeah,
And it's a little
Minecraft is
more
better.
fun when you have friends, but that doesn't last. With this game, it's so big, so vast. You can do more with it than Minecraft does.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
can you fight a
bring in
dragon?
more money with the kids, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's like Minecraft in space. I'll buy it." So there you
Yeah.
go. There's more money for more development.
Wait, can you shoot?
I
You can shoot other things, right?
You can shoot the animalistic aliens. You can't shoot the intelligent aliens.
No, I meant spaceship battles. Can you have spaceship battles?
Yep. Yeah. You have pirates spawn on you, and they'll try and take you out, and you can shoot them. You'll have freighters being attacked by pirates, and you can shoot them. You can shoot the freighters if you want, and blow up the freighters, and take their
Dude.
shit if you wanted to.
So why don't they just like expand on that?
Exactly. I don't know what they're doing in their development team, because they've had patches to
They've given up.
obviously. I'm pretty sure they probably have, but they're kind of obviously they're quiet right now, but they do respond to like pictures and stuff that you've discovered. Like I noticed that on Twitter, that they kind of retweet and like certain pictures that people have been posting or whatever. But that's not what we want. We want, like, what are you guys doing with the development of the game? Is there any other patches that you're going to get? Because the only patch that I know of that they did was you can have vehicles now, like on-ground vehicles. You can increase your base to make it look better, better textures, and stuff like that. But that's it. Like I said, there's not much right now, but they could make it better.
The only thing that I can think of is that they just decided to start a new IP. It's like No Man's Sky was a great idea, but we fucked up because of the European aspect of it. So let's start a new one because of the fucking name being Sky and fuck European
that
logic.
was so stupid. That wasn't on them though. Like, it's the word Sky.
Yeah,
Like,
they
what
still are.
is Terminator gonna get sued because they have the word Skynet in it?
Maybe.
Like, that's so stupid. I don't know.
Maybe.
That person that sued freaking Hello Games for that was really dumb.
That's dumb.
I think it was a group of lawyers actually from the company, because that's their job. They're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And
I just thought it was a dumb idea.
it's like, yeah, this video game, something that's not related to television. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of television, have you both seen Jurassic World?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it.
Great segue, by the
do
way.
you like it? It's okay?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I agree.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Chris
It
Pratt.
can't top the first one, but
Absolutely not. No.
I like Chris Pratt.
yeah, Chris Pratt was good.
He's a good boy. But they have started development on the second one. It's called, I want to say it's called The Damaged World, or what the hell is it called? I gotta look it up. But they started development on the second game, movie.
Wait a minute. If I remember correctly, the only thing that escapes were the bird creatures, right? Or am I wrong?
That was in the third movie.
That's third movie.
Where you see it outside of the helicopter. I mean, they did fly away, but they said in the movie that they have trackers and stuff on them that can give them a shock to knock them out. So they could have done that. But then again, they didn't really explain a lot in that movie.
Because I'm just wondering, because if they're making another one and there wasn't really anything that was like that was in the wild, so then what's the point of it? Like there's no like I don't know how the Jurassic Park movies work. So.
There's no bridge.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay, well, it was just like 1 and Lost World. There was no bridge, but they did discover that there were multiple islands in the second movie, which led to the third and Jurassic World. But Jurassic World was based on the original island. It was just built as a theme park, like it was succeeding. Yeah. And now they're bringing weapons into it, such as military stuff, which was why that guy wanted to freaking
yeah, the Raptors.
Weaponize the Raptors.
Organize the Raptors.
You can't train
now they're going to go
vicious.
into now they're thinking about bringing more hybrids into it. Because the Tyrannosaurus Rex was such a hit.
Yeah, it was such a great idea.
Fallen Kingdom 2018.
Yeah, it was such a great idea to get a hybrid that could outsmart a human.
Well, that was their own fault.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That's pretty much. It's
that's
putting
humans
the point
messing
across.
with nature.
Yeah, Jurassic Park, the whole franchise, all it's about is humans toying with nature, where we should not.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You shouldn't make a hybrid. What was it? It was like a mixture of like how many different species?
So
like
many.
7 or 6 or 7 different kinds.
Worst being the raptor.
The body of a T-Rex. It's got basically the mind of a raptor. It's got cuttlefish DNA. It's got frog DNA.
Yeah, the frog DNA was the frog DNA that they put into it. What was the original purpose of why they put it in there? I know it was
so it could change genders.
Well, no, it was the frog DNA was to fill in the code.
Yeah,
that was like
the main thing from the first movie.
Yeah,
because I do remember
they used the DNA of a frog to make the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Okay. Because I do remember that the frog DNA they had an original purpose, and then the secondary purpose of the one that they used, it gave it basically what was it, camo from heat signatures?
That was the cuttlefish.
That was the cuttlefish.
Oh, that was the
like
cuttlefish.
The little squid guy.
Yeah. Then what was the frog?
That's how it camouflaged.
The frog was the basic blueprint.
Yeah, that was like to help
that's
the binary
for every
code
dino.
create. Yeah, that's for every dinosaur.
Yeah, because they're reptiles, right?
But there was a flaw in that because of frogs, amphibian. It could actually change its sex depending on what's around them. Like all the dinosaurs were female in Jurassic Park 1, right?
Yeah.
But they were finding eggshells. What happens in a group of females with frogs? One changes to a male to breed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so that's where you get Jurassic Park 2, where you have
Jurassic Park 2 was
breeds.
based off a different island.
Well, yeah, but
same concept. Same concept.
That's what
you're
happened.
going in the right direction. You're in the same concept. I was just saying.
Right.
Oh man, I didn't watch. I think I watched part of the first one. Didn't watch. I don't think the second or third, and I watched World. So it's like I'm learning.
You're missing out on a lot of story, man.
Yeah, you should definitely watch the first one because that's
the best
more
one.
Of Jurassic World will make sense after you watch the first one.
Well, I got clips of everything. You know how they introduce it and all that stuff.
Man, I might watch that today now. Jurassic World.
No,
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I have the first 2. I don't have 3.
I have every Jurassic Park movie.
So all right, so then I'm going to
3.
Hunter's house, and he's gonna have a movie marathon. I'm not kidding you. This is gonna happen.
Oh man, fly me out.
I'll think about when. I gotta figure out when, because we have to make sure Hunter's actually has some days off so we can actually do this. Because
I'll bring some movies. I'll send some movies ahead of time.
Just movie marathon is like what are you guys doing in here? It's like
I'll
dark
send my
as
Godzilla
shit.
movies.
It's like dark as shit. We're just eating popcorn. It's like what else have you eaten? Just popcorn.
I can't watch movies in the dark. It's bad for my eyes.
Oh, okay. We'll have all the lights on. We'll have all the lights on.
No. Just one lamp would work.
This is what I'll do.
I could just turn on my kitchen light.
This is what I'll do. I'll put a blanket over us, kind of like not like a real blanket. Like what is it? I'll hang it so it's like over us, so it's mimicking the darkness.
Yeah.
But it's still there, like the light's still on, but it's like
a little tent.
Yeah, basically, it's like a little tent. It's like
fort.
we made a fort. There we go. If I make a fort, it's like, is this bad for your eyes? Like, no, okay, we're doing it. Hunter comes in. What are you guys doing? Hey,
building a
you're
fort.
home. Oh yeah, what he said.
Building a fort.
You're home. Hey, you're home from work. We're watching movies. You want to join in? There's room right in between me and him. You know, because
Don't go in the kitchen. I made dinner and it's an abomination and it's trying to eat us.
Ah! It's got sentience! Run!
Where's my shotgun? We're having whatever that thing is tonight. Rio, hold the gun. I don't know how to shoot.
It's the appetizer.
Wait, Rio, I don't know how to shoot this. Here, shoot him.
Okay.
It's like, wait, I shouldn't have given him the gun. He points it at me. It's like, no, you don't want me. I know I'm Mexican and you can't eat me. Remember, you're fucking acidic or whatever. Can't eat acidic. Hunter's just like mouth is watering. Acidic.
So do you think the Spinosaurus is gonna make a comeback in Jurassic World 2?
If it does, I hope it's scientifically accurate. And
I
like
watched that. I watched that. Yeah, it wasn't accurate. Yeah, I watched it. It's like, no, wait, that can't happen.
I don't understand how it was inaccurate. Would you enlighten me, please? I don't know dinosaurs.
So,
no, I knew the T-Rex wouldn't lose to it though, not in a fight like that.
Yeah.
I love talking about dinosaurs. Maybe one day we'll do a podcast just about dinosaurs. If you.
Oh, dude,
you're interested in that?
Dude, I want to learn more about the
I will be completely oblivious, but I will be listening.
Yes, we will listen.
I love doing that.
But,
so, Spinosaurus, basically the same. It's
I think it's bigger, isn't it?
It's supposed to be bigger than T-Rex, which it kind of was. I mean, they would have never fought because they lived too far apart.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They lived in the Cretaceous, but they lived too far apart.
Yeah,
so Spinosaurus, as we discovered, has a crocodilian-looking face, as we already know, and it had spines, but we didn't have the complete skeleton. We only had pieces because the rest of the skeleton was lost in World War II. So once we got the pieces that we could find, and they're very rare fossils too, so we tried to make it like, okay, so this is a crocodilian kind of animal. It wouldn't make sense for it to stand upright and, fish from above. So what it would do is actually fish in the water. So they made it to where the back. So what the Spinosauruses look like in
Ark.
Ark? That's basically what they would look like. I mean, I don't think they'd be that big because everything in that game is like super big. But
it'd be probably.
It would basically look like that.
Yeah. Huh. It'd probably be a little bit smaller because of the rivers and stuff that it has to fit into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they can't just be like standing outside the water and eating. No, they'd be in the water, like swimming, like an alligator would, kind of like with the spines out and stuff.
And the sail was a little different too. It wasn't just one big arc. It was kind of an arc, and then it dips in a bit, and then another arc, and then it kind of fleshes with the tail.
Wasn't that to help it though from the sun and stuff like that?
Right. A lot of people think it was more of a sun, like it would trap heat in the sun to try and keep the body warm. Others think it's a display thing, so when males have theirs out, they would probably have more color to try and attract females. Yeah, and again, it could be both. The thing about dinosaurs is that they're so damn old. It's really hard to figure out, what they did.
I can imagine.
That would be like if all birds died out, and then millions of years later, different kinds of humans figured out, oh, look, these are birds. We call them birds. This one looked like this. You can't tell what the bird looks like from its fucking skeleton.
You know what I'd think with the Spino? I could just see it having feathers all over and be making me laugh.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing. Scientists don't think that all dinosaurs had feathers, just some of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah.
Like raptor-esque, because I'm trying to appeal to smaller audiences because they don't know all the different kinds of dinosaurs like I do.
They probably know all the big ones.
Would be Dromaeosaur, Troodon, Archaeopteryx, and Velociraptor, Deinonychus, Utahraptor. Those kind of dinosaurs most likely had feathers because they're so closely related to birds. T-Rex is a little further down where it could have had some feathers. It could have had proto-feathers, which are basically just kind of flimsy spikes. Very small flimsy spikes. And, you know, like Eutyrannus, we've found fossils of Eutyrannus with feathers. So that is proof that it had feathers. Archaeopteryx, we have proof that it has feathers. Now, things like Spinosaurus, we don't know because it's more of we think of the animals that we have today where that's more crocodilian. It probably just had scales. Maybe it had some sort of proto feathers on its tail or maybe its neck or something. But we don't really know. There's a dinosaur called it's in Ark. It's called a it's the bull, the one that charges at people. It's the meat eater, and it's got little tiny arms, but it's got a big giant head and spikes coming out of its head.
Oh, the Packy?
No, not the Packy. Where that one, I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think we have proof it
back
didn't
to what
have
you were
feathers.
saying though about the thing, and we got to get you back on topic.
Yeah, like I said,
we'll do a separate
whole podcast.
We'll do a separate one
on dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But back to Rio's question: how is Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 inaccurate from today's scientifically accurate Spinosaurus? So, if you guys play Ark. If you look at the Spinosaurus there, that's basically what it looks like. It walks on all fours, the back legs are a lot smaller, and people think that it actually walked on its knuckles or on its not its palm, but the back of its hands, because the claws are so big. That's what people probably thought that's how it walked.
It probably didn't really walk though, would it? Because it's so like in the water so much.
Well, like I said, they're more like crocodiles, so they stayed mostly near the water.
I'm sure they'd bask.
Yeah,
Yeah, they would definitely
does.
bask. Yeah, so they'd have to be able to walk out of the water and just kind of chill there. But
I just
but
picture
yeah.
it like in a chair with sunglasses, and a tanning thing,
Yeah.
right next to a
Sickness and
T-Rex,
sin.
going, "Why'd we ever fight?"
Yeah.
You killed me.
Yeah, even though
Man, it was just a job.
even though their habitats are like millions of
Yeah.
miles away from each
They're
other, because
completely different.
yeah, because I don't
Yeah,
think
they're
the
like from
T-Rex.
separate timelines of the Cretaceous. But
Uh.
it's got a T-Rex sitting there right next to it, like.
It's a
Yeah,
skeleton.
I
or
didn't
something.
like that Jurassic Park 3 gig. Oh, why not? You fucking killed me.
It's like, and I can't believe I let you kill me too. Like, oh, it makes me look so bad now.
But yeah, so sails different. They walked on all fours. Could have walked on their knuckles or the back of their hands. That's basically it.
Also, the bite force was a lot different.
Oh,
They-
was it?
Isn't the T-Rex's bite force better?
Oh,
it's stronger.
It's
than
about
a
3 times
Spino?
better than a Spino.
The bite force of a T-Rex is damn strong, because it
hold on.
breaks through bones.
Yeah.
It's the reason why the head of a T-Rex is so big is that's its weapon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
it can't very well use its arms.
Right. But it does use its arms for certain things.
tickling.
Like,
Alright.
I mean, its arms are stronger than ours.
Okay.
So
Well,
They-
duh.
From what I just looked up, I think it said its maximum bite force was almost 12,800 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's see. It also said something about 8,000, but that's still what 12 each two. So it's 10 tons of bite force. Let me check the Spinos. I know the Spinos is a lot weaker than a thing.
Like
So
again, it's all based on like their head shape, like their teeth,
Yeah.
like their jaw muscles. It's all dependent on that, and you know what they eat and stuff like that. So
let's see.
So was the T-Rex a hunter or a scavenger, as some speculation?
Okay.
recently,
Argued.
I've noticed a lot of people are saying both.
Really? Like it's an opportunist?
Mm-hmm. It's like, well, if there's a pack of hadrosaurs over there, I'm gonna fucking eat them.
Okay.
But if there's a dead one over here, I'll eat that too.
Yeah, it basically was more of I'm gonna guess it's basically more of how hungry is it?
It's an opportunist.
Yeah, if it's like I'm starving, dead animal, eat it.
It's pretty much a typical animal. It's an opportunist. It's an opportunistic eater, much like a lion. Like a lion doesn't always hunt. Sometimes they'll eat dead animals that are freshly killed by something else, or they'll even kill that animal then eat their.
All right.
And that's what scientists look at. They look at the lion with the T-Rex, even though it's related to the chicken.
Going back to the Spino, though, it said that it's
I eat T-Rexes.
The only thing that I could find at the moment that I looked it up was 2 tons of bite force. So,
for a T-Rex
the Spino, and versus the Rex, which was over 10 tons. I don't know. I don't know how strong it would be to break the Rex's
neck of a T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know how strong.
No, that would not be hard. That would be hard. I mean, not hard. It'd be hard for a Spinosaurus.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, so I'm gonna guess that bite that it did wasn't even near strong enough to even.
That was not even close.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bite and twist. So the muscles
even so, the muscle in a T-Rex's
neck. The muscles in a fucking because it's got to support that big ass head.
Yeah, no,
it would not have been an easy task for something with such a low bite force.
Yeah, it would have been eaten before,
even with a twist.
Yeah, and also you also got to look at the way the mouth of the Spino looks. It's not meant to take like giant.
It's not
meant for ripping and tearing.
Yeah, it's meant
for skimming and catching fish.
Yeah, that's what it's meant for. So it's like you're putting two polar.
Man, don't tell this to Nick.
Yeah, you're putting. Yeah, well, it was inaccurate anyway. They just wanted to make the T-Rex look weak.
Yeah, they just wanted a new toy for.
Didn't Spielberg not direct 3?
No,
he didn't. Well, that's where it went wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's what I just figured out right now. So I don't know how accurate it is because the people they're estimating. It's not any facts. It's all
exactly.
Well, so
in the books, in the Jurassic Park book, the T-Rex was like the main thing. It was like the baddest of the bad.
Yeah, which it is.
Which it is. That son of a bitch is bad of the bad. He is king of the dinosaurs, which is why he is Tyrannus.
Dude, if we go off the scaling of Ark, which is, I know it is inaccurate, but the human, which is normally about 6 foot tall, is about the same size as its arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not saying that's completely accurate, but if we reference that
at all.
yeah, if we reference that, that's still saying something.
Yeah.
Like even if it was a little bit smaller.
A 6 foot tall human, their arm is probably as long as a T-Rex's arm. A 6 foot tall human is probably up to either the lower calf. I want to say lower calf is too high. Probably the bending point of the the ankle, the ankle area. Probably around there. T-Rex was fucking huge. But it wasn't like Godzilla huge.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what did you just say? I completely zoned out. You said that the T-Rex is what was his what?
Now this is just from my brain. I haven't looked this up, so I want to say a 6 foot tall human being would probably be as tall as a T-Rex's ankle. Just looking at a T-Rex and then looking at a human in my brain, that looks right.
Okay. But you said that their arms were just as big as a 6 foot tall.
Yeah, if you compared a T-Rex's arm to a 6 foot tall human's arm, same size.
They'd probably be the same size. Damn.
Same length, I should say. Same length. T-Rex's arm was like fucking superhuman.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it had a bunch of muscle in it,
yeah,
had a bunch of muscle, it had to be enough muscle to at least let himself prop itself up before standing up. Yeah, because you told me a while ago that they used it to balance themselves to get themselves back up on their feet.
Yeah, and it's not like a lot of effort because. they would use their environment, and they have some strong ass legs. So
yeah, oh yeah, dude, yeah.
Well, yeah, they had to chase down shit.
They had to chase down shit.
They
had to
didn't go
hold.
very fast, but they had strong legs.
Yeah, they had long strides.
You
they
think
also.
with the big legs, you think they'd be able to run a good speed?
Probably around 25 to 30 miles an hour.
Well, to me, that's fucking fast. I can't run that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but compared to like a velociraptor, probably up to 80 miles an hour. So
a velociraptor's a pack hunter, though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
also
they have to be quick.
Also,
T-Rex
they probably
did have family.
Also,
they were more loners.
I'm gonna say that the T-Rex probably didn't want to exert force when it didn't need to.
Yep.
It was an energy consumer.
Yeah.
Energy saver.
No, like it would use more than it needed to if it were to go full potential.
Yeah, like if it had to run and stuff like that, I'm guessing it wouldn't really run. And also, it probably isn't used to running, because like in a couple strides, it's already where it needs to be.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like you said, we'd be probably at the height of its ankle. So that's not saying how big the foot is. Like each stomp and each thing that it took would probably be like a mile in its own right or whatever. I don't think it'd be that big. But like it'd probably
be like
50 feet or not 50
probably
feet.
10 feet.
10 feet.
Probably 10-foot strides.
Yeah.
Bigger than like I said, it's a big animal, so it's not going to be able to...
In other words, we're not getting away.
Yeah,
no,
you're not going to get away.
As we're booking it into our car, it's just like, it's still behind us. I'm going 100 miles an hour. It's still behind us. Shit.
Shit, it got in a convertible. Wait, what?
You see its legs up, it's driving with its arms and like...
It's got like its tongue hanging out like...
It's salivating, run. It passes you. It's like, it's going to the beach.
Sentience. It knows how to drive.
It can drive.
Now I'm just thinking of, I'm just
adapting.
skating. The only thing I can think of is I'm just getting on top of cars and skating everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're back a dinosaur story it. He uses the cars as roller skates.
Oh my god.
I love that movie. They have that on Netflix.
Do you guys have anything else to add to that?
Yeah. Well, not to that, but I have another topic we could talk about. Kind of.
Rio, do you have anything to add, or?
I've been thinking right now, dude, and I'm still...
Well, not topics. I'm talking about
just
dinosaurs.
Add on to the dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. Dinosaurs?
We could have another podcast just solely... It could be even the next one if we have to.
Yeah. Yeah,
we'll record another one if we have to.
Yeah, we'll do just the not solely dinosaurs, but like the main topic is dinosaurs.
Yeah.
We'll even name it dinosaurs, but
okay.
just dinosaurs. But what is it called?
Junior, what did you have?
Gangnam Style. It is not the #1 viewed on YouTube anymore.
Oh damn! What is?
Yeah, it got passed by I think it's Meet You Again by Wiz Khalifa. Or See You Again. I'm not sure what it was. Meet You Again or See You Again. You know the one that was from Furious 7, and it was a tribute to Paul Walker because he died and passed away.
I didn't see that movie.
Did you not know the song though?
I probably know the song.
Charlie Puth or whatever. I think he sang in it too.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wow, really? That surpassed Gangnam Style.
Yeah, it surpassed Gangnam Style. Like, and the sad thing is, it's probably not like they just probably were showing it. It's like tributing it, so it's like a sad little milestone kind of thing because it's like Gangnam Style came out of nowhere and it just hit the crazy. It actually made YouTube make a new like they had to fix it so they could still continue counting for Gangnam Style because it broke it. It broke the counter.
Wow.
Gangnam Style broke the counter. YouTube actually had to work to fix that.
Go Psy.
Yeah, like yeah, I know. It's like
I applaud that man.
Yeah, and then it just gets overtaken by a song that was.
I do enjoy his music.
Yeah, I like some of his music. His father
Oh, Gentleman.
Yeah, that one is interesting.
That one was funny as shit.
Yeah.
I like that one.
But my favorite one is Right Now. That would be my favorite one he's done.
I don't think I've heard that one yet. I've only.
It's good. It's a just nice little pop song, you know.
That's cool.
It's not really funny, well, he does some funny stuff in it, but it's not really supposed to be funny.
It's visually stunning. Like that's what he does. He just visually.
It's nice. Yeah. It's just, I just enjoy watching it, and the song's really cool and stuff. To me, anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a little thing that I learned, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of sad. Like, rest in peace, Gangnam Style. Like, it's I guess the second. Yeah. I'm gonna guess it's the second highest, but he still got the milestone of getting 1 billion views before anyone else did.
Gangnam Style.
And copyright strike.
Hey, I didn't sing it for 30 seconds, so they can.
Oh, is that the thing? Is that it has to be 30 seconds?
Yeah, you can have a copywritten song, I think, up to 30 seconds, and then you have to stop. It's either 10 seconds or 30 seconds. I know
all right,
that's a
he
big
did it
jump,
for like he did it for like a second, so he does it for 10 more seconds now. Rio.
What? I wasn't listening.
Good.
I was thinking about singing a song for 30 seconds.
Oh, you
or maybe even 28 seconds. Who's counting?
Apparently, the YouTube algorithm is.
Oh my God, the YouTube algorithm. I am so scared of the YouTube. I am kind of scared of the YouTube
Dude, it's sentient. That shit is sentient to me. It knows.
Yeah, it's spooky.
It knows. And you know what's funny? I recently watched well, not recently, but it was I think a couple weeks ago. I watched Game Theory or.
Yeah, that's not recent at all.
Oh, you watched it too?
No, I was just stating that you said recently.
I was like, what?
Yeah, but okay, but that channel he basically tried to figure out the YouTube algorithm, and he said that Google figured it out, even though YouTube says that no human can figure it out, but Google figured it out and told you.
Google's not a human.
Well, the people at Google.
Okay.
They're not human either. Moving on.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
They've gained sentient minds and.
Actually, aren't they like people that come from Harvard and stuff like that? So aren't they?
Oh my God, they're stupid smart people.
Yeah. So they technically
not
are
human.
Yeah. They're not...
Humans are stupid. Okay.
The sad part is you're right.
Yeah.
Damn right, I'm right.
But anyway, so they figured it out.
Wow.
They pretty much figured out what it was because the algorithm evolved on its own, and that's what they designed it to do, was to evolve.
Terrifying.
Well, not in that. It is. He even said. He even said that Game Theory anyway said that is probably the well, not the closest, but the first like developments of artificial intelligence. This algorithm.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's like the first steps, which is good and bad in its own right. Because
stop it right now. We all seen those movies about AIs.
He even stated that he's like we should stop it while we can, but like it's cool because people are advancing so much, but it's bad because if they do figure out what's wrong with humans, which is because we're human, they will do what they can to eradicate us in all forms of matters. But
which is why AI is bad.
Yeah.
Scientists are terrified of AI.
Yeah.
If you ever
I don't
watch
blame
an
them.
interview, if you ever watch an interview with any kind of scientist about AI, they're fucking scared. They don't want that at all.
And that's probably why they haven't. That's probably why they haven't like completely went 100% on it. Was because of that reason. Because imagine putting into a robot and like, yeah. Fucking iRobot all over again.
Freaking Terminator, man.
It's iRobot too, dude. iRobot is that's
I've seen
robotics.
iRobot.
Isn't that robotics though? Robotic, but they do have the 3 laws. They do have those 3 laws of. Oh. Okay. I'll be quiet now.
I like the quote. I thought it was funny.
Actually, I remembered it. Yeah, Will Smith is like, she was like, bless you. I was like, sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
That guy is so fucking smooth in everything he does.
Who, Will Smith?
Not Deadshot.
Yeah. Well, but he was just being Will Smith.
He's the one that ruined fucking
Deadshot.
Suicide Squad to me anyway.
So was some kind of Suicide Squad. It's like you don't. don't.
He ruined it because he even said it. Dude, he stated that he will not work on a movie unless there is a romance in it, and I'm like you probably ruined it. You probably ruined it because you made fucking Harley Quinn and Joker be lovers, even though it's a fucking. That's not what it really is.
It's an abusive relationship.
It's worse than that.
She likes to get hit.
Yeah,
worse than that. No, she doesn't.
Yeah, but they didn't portray that in the movie.
No, they didn't.
When they should have.
Well, they should have done a lot of other things, but it wasn't rated R, so you can't really win there.
I saw
Harley
this.
Titties.
Yeah. I was telling Rio this earlier today, but I was flipping through Twitter and I found a picture of the running scene from Captain America 2, where Falcon is he's running and then freaking Captain America keeps passing him by and it's going on your left. It
on
said,
your left.
when DC thinks they've stepped up their game with Wonder Woman, and then Marvel sends out Spider-Man, and it just shows DC, Wonder Woman is Falcon, and then Marvel is Spider-Man, or Marvel is fucking Captain America, and he's just running by, and he's like, on your left, and he's like, don't you say it, don't you say it.
On your left.
I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, isn't that how they meet too? How he meets Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the first movie, I think. Oh man, that was funny.
With those movies, I do think that is the best DC movie that's come out. Not saying much, but it's still
that's not saying much, Hunter.
It's still a good movie. Wonder Woman is still a good movie, and Spider-Man was amazing.
Still don't know nothing about them because I haven't gone to a fucking movie theater in since I quit actually. So that's been a while.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to a movie theater since Jurassic World.
Well, how many years was that?
Not too long. That was last year. Or no, that was 2 years ago.
I think
was it? No, it was last year, wasn't it?
I thought it was 2 years ago.
It was last year.
It came out in 2016?
I think. Let me grab my fucking Jurassic World steel case. Fucking DVD.
I think you're right. I think it came out in the first month, didn't it?
It came out in June.
No, it came out in January, didn't it?
I thought it came out in June.
Rio?
Don't look at me.
Damn it! It's like, do you expect me to remember this? No, I don't. I just wanted to see if you might.
Oh, shoot. My microphone's getting all messed up.
Oh, no.
Come here, phone.
Hit this
Make
phone.
Make sure people don't yell at us.
No, they're gonna yell at it. Actually, they're not gonna care. But
nobody will probably watch this.
No.
Everyone, what? You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
I'm having fun, bro.
I thought we were being really funny.
It came out.
What came out?
2015, 2 years ago.
Oh, so I was right.
Yeah, I haven't been to a theater in 2 years.
Damn.
It sucks.
Rio, I gotta get you out of fucking Arizona.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Or at least out of this town. This town is killing me.
Alright, we're going to Phoenix. Oh wait, never mind.
Rio doesn't get allowances to do anything.
Well, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Oh yeah. You should talk to your wife about that.
That's cute.
It would be funny if I didn't say wife.
Oh, so cute.
Does she even let you handle money?
Nope.
I don't.
It's her money.
And I figured.
Well, I think that's all we got for tonight.
All right, let's sign off. I guess
that was fun.
Yeah,
I think that was.
Oh, we're not gonna sign off. All right, see you guys next time.
We can sign off. Fucking check out Junior.
No, don't check me out.
Why?
Nah, fuck you.
I mean, you got content on your channel.
Right over the head.
Yeah, check me out if you like a little bit of Dark Souls and me failing a couple times. I mean, multiple, a bunch of times, more times than you can count on your hand. There you go.
Yeah, check out my channel if you don't like consistent uploading.
Yeah, same. That may change, it may not. For me, anyway. For Rio, I'm not speaking for Rio.
I haven't uploaded in so long.
I haven't uploaded either, but yeah. I have ideas though. I have ideas.
And check out my channel, which you're probably on, but you can tell other people about us.
Or not.
There you go.
They could be on that
don't give
forum.
them ideas, all right?
Dude, they could be on that
feed their
forum.
little brains with
They could
dirty, nasty, dirty, nasty, nasty, dirty, nasty.
Hey,
all right.
hey, wait. Are we still
Dirty
talking about
nasty.
Are we still talking about YouTube or the other site that just takes away our stuff and shows it?
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to check out the stuff that we've done. These guys will be linked down below, as well as everybody else in the crew. Social media is down there as well. And be sure to hit the bell on our channels so you can get updates. If you get updates. From our channels. And like we said, maybe we'll do another podcast about dinosaurs and other...
We're doing another podcast. If people watch or not, I'm doing another one. It's fun.
I'm not wrong with it too.
Yeah.
What about you, Real?
Huh? I wasn't listening.
All right then. Real will just be there in the background making funny noises.